throws one off the corner boards, but Pouliot is there to bump it down and then is taken care of by Georges. This one punched across and it's Stahl with it. Drifting, moving in. Save made, and a penalty is coming up against Montreal. Arnay wanted to play it back in. Then it's scooped back on for the carry right back up by Dorsett. Dorsett dipping the shoulder, gliding around behind. Spun one in front, chopped away. They have another try at it. That doesn't work. And we get a stoppage of play. Rangers, one of their two out of the last 75 years Stanley Cup, the other in 1994. And a long toss, it's Hagelin in!
Well, watch the track of Carl Hagelin, but it all starts in this area of the ice. Ryan McDonagh, Brian Boyle. McDonagh to Boyle, and look at Hagelin. Perfect pass, little forehand, backhand right between the legs.
First Rangers shorthanded goal of the playoffs. And Lundqvist played one, but it was knocked down and then played back for a twirling Gallagher, and a backhander had to be shut off by Lundqvist. Around it comes now for Briere. Ladles back. Subban, a shot deflected around in front, and Vanek is there. Vanek to the back. Yemelin, a shot, it went wide. Bork with a try, and that bounced free. Subban up with it again. Back over for Yemelin, and a shot is blocked away. Strawman got in the way of that one. It's back to Gionta. Waits and fires, and it's grabbed and held by Lundqvist. And Shane Heyer are the linesmen tonight, and this comes back now to Weaver. Michigan Stater rattled it on around, can be taken by Plekanec. Save, rebound, oh, and another save made by Lundqvist at the side of the net. What a play on Gionta. And it is played back on now by Pouliot. Nicely escapes and lays it on. Carried back in by Brassard to Zuccarello. All around in front, and finessing the try on goal. Almost with remarkable results was Klein. How do you jinx a player? You mentioned those numbers. Here is Klein touching it on back. Although Plekanec has been solid as well at 56%. Fight his way by Subban. He pivots, leads it on to San Luis. Drifting with it now. San Luis curled around behind. San Luis to the back, and it's slowed down by Stahl, and a shot. Fought off in front. Scrambled for it there, paddled away. They ever taken over that end of the ice when they've been out there. Eller shaken up a bit. It's turned back over to Weiss. Weiss able to throw one. It's directed toward the net by Eller. Held by Lundqvist, and a crowd gathers except for two defensemen for Montreal. Subban tries to jam it on. So does Boyle, but then Briere. Briere moving and shooting one, pad stop, and a cover made by Lundqvist.
Short-lived little line changes for Michel Therrien.
Girardi slipped one ahead, and in the way is Eller. Played it right back behind the Bork. He's got Vanek in front. Oh, and it can't be pushed home, as Lundqvist said no. 14 scoring chances in the series for 26 and 62 together, and here comes 26. San Luis tried to get to the front. It's turned aside by Tokarski. Markov turns. The Rangers have done it yet again. Long toss ahead. Motoring on now is Briere, and a shot was blocked off by Lundqvist. Recovered by Georges. Played ahead, and Plekanec wasn't ready. Starting back up with it is Nash, and a shot is blocked. And then they jam at the side of the net. We get a stoppage of play. Lead to the back now, and punched along by Klein. Dealt back further, and Yemelin able to lay it around behind Zuccarello off the back of the cage. Able to make something out of this now. Yanks his way free and plays it behind. Brassard there. Klein, a shot fought off by Tokarski. Galchenyuk reaching in, and it's spirited right back again where Tokarski watches it go for Subban.
Got some fresh players on the ice right now for the Rangers.
Played on by Gallagher. Had a goal in each of the first two, but here's a chance. Desharnais to Bouillon. Moving on in. He scores! Bouillon has tied the game.
Well, here's where the puck is. Watch what ends up happening. Watch what happens. Stop right here. Watch what Dan Girardi does. He comes all the way across, and this 3-on-2 turns into 1 2-on-1. There's Stahl. There's Bouillon.
Girardi floated one off. In Boyle out there defensively right now as Dorsett marches ahead. Through one in front that is trapped by Tokarski and taken into the net by Markov was Hagelin pivoting with this one, able to stoke it back up the wing. It's a play to be made here by Zuccarello, around behind, wrap around and take loose. Oh, and it would not go! Looked like a great opportunity for Brassard. Zuccarello touched it back. Strawman connects on. Played back in by Brassard. Challenges Subban. They cancel, but it's poked along by Markov. Kept by Strawman. Oh, and it's a rebound. It's poked to the corner by Markov. The probing continues in the attack zone forecheck. It's paid off for both teams at times, but only one goal scored. Gallagher a shot. Pad stop is made by Lundqvist. Scaled one along that ricocheted and came on out to center. Gathered in by Richards. On across now. Hagelin fakes the drive. Turn one off the toe of Tokarski. And it's played back out by Desharnais. Galchenyuk turns and then fired it back around. Stalled to play it there. Couldn't get it on through. Gionta tucked on back. Galchenyuk pulls. Shot one in front that ricocheted off of Lundqvist. 3:20 to go. Second period tie game. Subban had it pumped away. Yemelin to play it back along. Tangled up there. Down to the ice mash. And a penalty coming up is St. Louis. Oh, and what a save made by Tokarski. Swirling around to the outside. It's played onto the back again by Kreider for Richards. Then back to Kreider. Moving. Side of the net. St. Louis. Spalling across was Yemelin. Richards a shot deflected and then covered right in the net mouth by Tokarski. Miller goes rushing back for this one. Jammed along by Lundqvist. A single shot on goal in that power play, but moving right in. Here's Brassard.
Well, the outlet pass from the Rangers, but the area of the ice, a bad change by the defenseman of the Montreal Canadiens. Nobody knows who should be going. Here comes Derek Brassard.
Squibbed on free. Desharnais taken out of the play by Dominic Moore, but there'll be a penalty coming up here. Delayed call is on. Desharnais drifting with it. Desharnais led it back across. Plekanec moves in and fires, and a long save into the air off of Lundqvist. Markov brings it ahead, hands over to Subban, rockets it back around the glass. Desharnais saw it go free. Gallagher trying to jam it away, gets it to the back. Markov, Subban! And a save made by Lundqvist on that drive. It is Gallagher taking over after Boyle had stymied Subban. Worked around behind Desharnais. Hands on to Markov. Subban a drive! Score! A power play goal and it's tied.
You can only take so many penalties, and it'll end up burning you, especially when they're big shooters. Excellent support by Gallagher to keep the play alive. Subban is a right-hand shot. He wants it in the wheelhouse. Keith Jones was talking about that. He wanted the puck.
John Moore back to get it there. Illinois-born defenseman hands on to Brassard, then back to Moore again. Moore stepping back in once more, watched by Yemelin. Moore threw one off the outside of the pad of Tokarski. Reaching in as Pacioretty jostles there with Kreider and Nash. A tie game. Nearly 6.5 played in the third. An intercept by McDonough. Toe dragging a shot. Save Tokarski. Is up by Markov. It's fed on through and shanked by Yemelin. Markov and just about everybody except players at the bench for Montreal. Loved on by Galchenyuk. Moves back up. Got it across. Gionta's shot is sealed up there by Lundqvist. By Georgia. St. Louis with lots of moves. And now twists with it. Met by Subban. It's popped on to Richards. Subban tangles up with St. Louis again. Squirted loose. Richards a shot off Tokarski. It is game 4. Some are saying just on the map, whoever wins this will win the series. Boyle's shot is directed by the noggin of the netminder Tokarski to the glass. He's in the midst of a change. Gionta able to step back in with it now. Hands on to Desharnais. Fed one across. Off the pipe! A nice shot by Galchenyuk. Off of Yemelin. It's a 2-on-1 developing, and the drive is blocked away by Tokarski. What a shot by Dominic Moore after an iron shot at the other end. Desharnais rifled it back. Subban there. Rebound held off. Back to Subban again. Hands across. Drive by Yemelin is wide. Subban turning with it once more. As Yemelin throws it in front. All directed into the glove of Lundqvist by Thomas Vanek. Gallagher and Pacioretty on either side of him as it comes back to Markov. Delays on to Gallagher, right back to Markov again, and a shot! And a save made through a screen by Lundqvist. 77th face-off of the night is won by Eller and blasted back in by Georges. Kicked across and flexed by Georges on the bounce, settled down by Eller, over to Bordebol, and a save made by Lundqvist. Just won along but can't get out with it. Follow up from Markov. Very careful trying to play it a second time, can't do it. Here's St. Louis moving in.
The Rangers made some changes. You had Markov and Yemelin on the ice for an extended shift, and Carl Hagelin sets up Marty St. Louis, and St. Louis goes top shelf on Dustin Tokarski.